Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU, but not the way people expected. Yeah, that's right. RDJ is back, but he will be playing Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday coming out in May 2026. Originally, it was going to be Avengers Kang Dynasty, but a lot of things went down, and some people don't really know and are a little confused and are wondering what's going on. Are we getting Avengers Kang Dynasty? So, this was a question I got on my TikTok, and I answered it, so here's that video, and here are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Hey, some people are asking, what does it mean for the other Avengers Kang Dynasty movie? And it's simple. It's just not happening. So remember last year when Jonathan Majors got fired from Disney and Marvel because of all the domestic violence stuff going on? Well, that's pretty much what's happening here. Disney, Marvel, they're like, no, we can't do this. And a lot of the Kang stuff was already getting very messy. We already know that the last phase hasn't been the strongest. Even Marvel themselves have kind of acknowledged it with the last Deadpool movie that just came out. They explained it in a way that was very funny and very Deadpool. So at Hall H, Marvel came out, Kevin Feige was like, yeah, we've still got our two Avengers movies, but instead of Kang Dynasty, we got Avengers Doomsday with Doctor Doom being played by Robert Downey Jr. A lot of people are like, whoa, what's going on? Well, pretty much, Robert Downey Jr. can play a Tony Stark that is a variant of Doctor Doom. There's so many comics they could probably use to explain this. We've already been, adjusted to what the multiverse is, so you kind of can understand it. It's just going to take some time, and I just hope it's going to be good. I hope it makes sense. Luckily, Kevin Feige also announced that the Russo brothers will direct both. So both movies that are coming out are going to have the Russo brothers, who did Avengers Endgame, Infinity War. They're the ones who made those masterpieces, along with so many others, involved. They're going to be back, so that's already great. They already have a writer on board who was on the last Avenger movies, so that's going to be great. And, so we got Avengers Doomsday coming out May 2026, and then Secret Wars May 2027, which can work because, I believe, from what I know, Kang was involved with the first Secret Wars in the comic books, and in the second one, it was Doctor Doom. So they could just do that. They could do the Doctor Doom version and do what they need to do to rewrite it and have Kang just kind of be nothing at this rate. Because it doesn't look like they're going to recast Kang. No Jonathan Majors, so they're just probably going to find a way to scrap all that. And I'm cautiously optimistic, but I believe Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. himself, can do something. I believe the Russo brothers were going to get something. If you just saw Deadpool and Wolverine, I thought that was an amazing movie, so hopefully this means Marvel's on the way back up. Kevin Feige's really trying to do what it needs to be done to put this all back on track and get Marvel to where it needs to be in the next phase. So hey, this is going to be interesting. Hopefully it works out well, but with Robert Downey Jr., the Russo brothers, Kevin Feige, I'm sure we're going to get what we want. I'm sure we're going to get something that makes sense. So hey, I'm interested. And I'm not too familiar with the comic, but I do know there is infamous Iron Man. This is where Doctor Doom becomes Iron Man after the passing of Tony Stark in Civil War II in the comic book. So this is something you can check out. I know I'm going to read it. I'm sure there's going to be some influence of this in the Doomsday movie. And then we got Secret Wars. This cover was actually in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. It's hard to find it, but you'll see it there. And Secret Wars, I believe this is the second one, and Doctor Doom is involved with Battleworld and all that. Anyone in the comments, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't read it, but I will be reading it, and I recommend others should too before the movie. So hey.